Welcome back to the Maui Pro. We're into round 2, heat number 3 with a lot of meaning. World number 1, Sally Fitzgibbons, wears the Jeep yellow jersey, fighting for her first world title of her career. She'll be taking on the Hawaiian wild card and Brisa Hennessy, getting the spot into this event. As it looks like we could have an opportunity. Sally Fitzgibbons holding position to strike first against Brisa. Quick under the lip, jam down the line. Sally with some work to do to go the distance, looking for a second maneuver. Stretches all the way out through the keiki bowl. Another nice vertical turn. World number 1 wraps it on the inside corner, finding that flow on her last couple of maneuvers. Another nice front side hook. First turn out the back. Long midsection where she had some downtime. Not downtime to relax, but to fire up to make that inside bonus section.
Do you think she held her breath that entire wave? Because I did.
Oh my goodness.
You know, you're kind of going, don't make any mistakes, you know, and I think that's one of the toughest things in surfing is, you know, you've got to really maintain your, just your ability to breathe through your wave, you know, to focus on each maneuver, not to get too carried away. And that's exactly what Sally did on this occasion. Not going too sort of crazy as far as maneuver goes. Now she starts to open up through the inside. So really just biding her time with that first part of the wave. And now really capitalizing as she brings this one through the inside. So great surfing there from Sally. A great way to start, and she's going to feel a whole lot better right now.
Just love how she was able to get this wave quick out of the gates and try to warm up for better numbers as this one continues. How'd you like the finishing moves here?
Yeah, well, I think this is where she started getting her confidence up. You know, so, okay, I've done the hard part now. I can just start to loosen up and just really put that extra point and a half onto this wave, and it's exactly what she did. I think it's going to be up in that high 6 to 7 point range.
Work, and then she sort of went around the section and got into her turns. And looking at her face when she was riding that wave, you could see there was a composure to it. It wasn't there at the start of the ride, but towards at the end of the ride, she started to settle into a groove a little bit. So I think that's going to settle those nerves a lot. And with these inconsistent conditions, that last heat pulsed. There was a lot of sets, and so when they did come, there were 2 waves in a set. So now that she's back out the back, Brisa's got priority.
This year, maybe her best chance to finally accomplish that lifelong goal as we get right into action with the wild card, Brisa Hennessy. Big frontside car, well overhead section now. Jams it out in front. Sets that rail, beautiful frontside cutback, right into a hack off the top. Here comes that fade into the pocket again. Brisa trying to put pressure on the title showdown as she's free to roam through the last couple of points, finishes on her feet with a big frontside float, sending a big message to Fitzgibbons.
Oh my gosh, wow. And this is why Brisa Hennessy on a good, solid wave. Beautiful opening maneuver, gets that board all the way back around, and then straight into maneuver number 2. So we talk about the power that this young lady possesses. Real strong, solid style. And she likes to put that board on the rails. So Brisa is looking like she is going to come close to matching Sally's 6.67 all the way through the inside. What a wave to come back. She's waited quite some time to get that wave, but it is going to, in my eyes, Joe, it's going to match Sally's wave. I think those first couple of turns are a little bit more committed. I think Sally's inside section was a bit better, sort of put together wise, but out the back, Brisa just absolutely going for it with some big, massive turns. And we are going to see
Brisa making a move under Sally's watch.
Brisa now looking to get her backup wave under her belt.
Quick off the top for Hennessy. Tight jam in the pocket. Blows the tail out, but can't hang on.
How's the attack mode that she's in right now?
Isn't really going through that. She was always repeating her final series matchups.
That she was. And look at that nice tight snap. And then just pushing a little bit too hard, getting that board, you know, cherry on the top, smooth sailing.
6:25 to go. Brisa Hennessy doesn't have priority, but she's going to lock into this running right-hander. It's going to hold her behind, so she'll step off.
It's such a radical situation, but it's not over yet. There's still a lot of stuff that has to happen. We'll sneak into those sort of stats and situations in the next heat.
Brisa Hennessy causes the biggest upset of the season here at the Maui Women's Pros.